A man making $300,000 a year is trapped. BMW payment, country club dues, kids in private school. He can't take a single risk. He's a slave to his lifestyle. But a 99-year-old billionaire told me something different about you. He said, "When you have nothing to protect." That man is Charlie Munger. In 1962, he was 38 years old, divorced, drowning in debt, watching his 9-year-old son die of leukemia, couldn't afford proper treatment. But today, $2.5 billion. The blueprint he used to go from that hospital room to here, that's what I'm about to show you. Munger said something that stuck with me. He said, your biggest problem isn't being broke. Your biggest problem is you don't have a plan. You wake up, you react to life, you copy whatever the people around you are doing, and most of those people are also broke, so the cycle continues. But look at your situation for a second. Really look at it. You can try anything right now. Swing for the fences, miss completely. What happens? You lose a few $100, maybe 1,000. That's it. That's the price of a lesson. Meanwhile, Munger makes one bad call now, millions gone. Buffett sneezes wrong, billions evaporate. Your risk is almost nothing. Your upside is everything. And every year you sit on the sidelines between age 20 and 40 costs roughly $100,000 in retirement wealth. That clock is ticking whether you move or not. So move. Here's how. January. Plug the holes first. Money is pouring out of your life right now. Subscriptions you forgot about. Car payments eating half your check. Takeout that adds up to $400 a month without you noticing. All of it gone. Sell the financed car, get a $3,000 Honda Civic that runs, and suddenly you have $550 a month that wasn't there before. Over a year, that's $6,600. Cook at home. Rice, beans, eggs, chicken, vegetables costs maybe $5 a day. Most people drop that on lunch alone, so there's another $1,200. Cancel everything that bleeds money monthly. Netflix, Spotify, that gym membership collecting dust. $600 more. I know, it sounds extreme, but listen to what Munger said when someone complained about this. He said, "The only thing you deserve when you're broke is to stop being broke. Everything else is a luxury you haven't earned." The man buried his child while he was broke. I'm not going to argue with him. February and March, this is where you go to war. Get a second job, then a third. I'm serious. Daytime, you work your regular job. Evenings, you freelance. Weekends, you drive, deliver, fix things, whatever puts cash in your pocket. 70 hours a week for 8 weeks. People are going to say you'll burn out, that it's not sustainable. But let me tell you what real burnout looks like. Real burnout is being 75 years old, still working because you spent your 30s taking it easy. That's burnout. 8 weeks of grinding now saves you decades later. Target, $5,000 saved by April. That number changes your brain because when you have $5,000 sitting there untouched, you stop panicking. You start thinking clearly. You stop making desperate decisions. April through June, everyone's going to tell you to invest that $5,000. Ignore them. Here's what happens. You put it in the market, life hits, car breaks, medical bill. You need cash now, so you sell your investments at a loss just to survive. Then you're back to zero, and you give up. Munger watched this happen to people for 7 decades. Same pattern over and over. So instead, you build a wall. Cash wall. $10,000 minimum sitting in a high-yield savings account earning a boring 4%. Financial advisors will tell you that's dumb, money should be working harder, But those advisors have never been broke. They don't understand what it feels like to have no safety net, to make every decision from fear. $15,000 in the bank by June. That buys you 3 to 6 months of survival if everything goes sideways. Once you have that, the fear goes away. And without fear, you make better decisions. July and August, now you invest, but not in what you think. Forget stocks for now. Forget crypto, forget gold. Invest in the one thing guaranteed to pay off: yourself. You've got $15,000, so 10 stays in the wall, untouchable. The other 5? Split it. $2,000 on a skill that boosts your income. If you're making $20 an hour, find a certification that gets you to 35. That's 750% return on investment. No stock on earth gives you that. $1,000 on tools. A good laptop if you write, quality equipment if you build, inventory if you sell. Own what makes you money. $1,000 on people. Go to conferences, join groups, buy lunch for people who are where you want to be, because every big opportunity Munger ever got came from knowing the right person. And $1,000 you keep, liquid, opportunity fund. Sometimes deals pop up and you need cash fast. September. Look around. You're not the same person who started this year. You've got an emergency fund, new skills, higher income. You're still living lean because the habits stuck. Most people would celebrate here, loosen up, reward themselves. But this is where you accelerate. Build income that works without you. Dividend stocks, boring companies, soap, toothpaste, insurance, stuff people buy no matter what. These companies have paid dividends for 50 years straight. Put in $3,000, get $120 a year. Feed it $300 a month, and in a year, that's $200 monthly. In 5 years, $2,000 a month just appearing in your account. Or real estate. Fay loans let you put 3.5% down. So buy a duplex, live in one unit, rent the other. The rent covers your mortgage. You're building equity while living nearly free. November. The danger zone. You've been disciplined for 10 months, but holidays are coming. Gifts, travel, parties. Your brain starts, "You've been so good. You earned this." And you blow $2,000 in 2 weeks. January comes. Back to zero. All that work, gone. Munger watched this movie play out for 70 years. November and December destroy more progress than any market crash. So here's what you do instead. Give gifts that don't cost money. Your time, a handwritten letter, something you made. Tell your family straight up, "I'm building something this year. Next year, I'll go all out, but this year, I finish what I started." Some people will judge you. Fine, let them judge. They're not paying your bills. December, $10,000 emergency fund. Passive income trickling in. Skills that command higher pay. Tools that make you valuable. You went from zero to solvent in 12 months. Year 1 was defense. Year 2 is offense. Now you can take swings. Start the business, buy the property, leave the job that's been holding you back. You're not desperate anymore. I'll be honest with you. Most people watching this won't do any of it. They'll agree with everything I said, then close the video and forget it by tomorrow. Same position next year, same excuses, same starting line. But some of you are different. A 99-year-old billionaire built this from nothing, from burying his child while broke. If he could do it from there, you can do it from here. Stop the bleeding, stack income, build the wall, invest in yourself, create streams, hold the line through the holidays. That's the whole plan. Question is, are you actually going to do it?